Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to use the frost form set with butter ganache. Just look how beautiful this cake is. It's simple and easy to do and excellent for a new baker. Let's make a start. This is what the full kit will look like. They do ship worldwide and I will leave a link to their official website in the description below this video. So this is the 8-inch round frost form kit. Here is the crumb cutter. This is so that you can cut away the crusts off your round cakes or cut out perfect circles from a sheet cake. This piece of plastic is where you would then place the cake on after you have added the liner, which I will get to in a moment. And finally, this really big piece of high quality round plastic is what makes the magic happen once we add the liner directly to the centre. If you have purchased the set, it will come with the liner. So in here there are two pieces, one 8-inch round for the base and then one for around the outside of the cake that goes up to 7 inches high. Now, using the crumb cutter, I then simply cut out 4 8-inch round circles. If you want, you can bake yours in an 8-inch tin and then just use the cutter around the outside of those. But here I have some leftover sheet cake and this works just as well. Taking the base of the frost form, add a thin layer of buttercream and simply place on the 8-inch round liner. Now add a small amount of buttercream directly to the liner. This is so something can stick the cake into place and prevent it from moving. Make sure your first layer of cake is directly in the centre. There should be a gap on either side and then simply add your filling. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just using a small amount of vanilla flavoured buttercream. All you need to do now is simply repeat this process with the rest of the layers of the cake. Now, depending on what filling you are using, if it needs to be just that little bit more stable, I would suggest wrapping the cake in some cling film and placing it in the fridge after you have added each layer, just to allow the filling to set that little bit more. I then add a very thin crumb coat all around the sides of the cake and directly to the top before placing this in the fridge. Take the acrylic base, place inside a tin or a cup. Simply add your cake directly on top and then pull up the acrylic base. Finally, taking the rest of your liner, simply wrap this around the acrylic base just on the inside, but make sure it slots into place just like you can see on this footage here. For the butter ganache, I am using Frost Form's official recipe, which you can also find on their website. So I have 650 grams of butter and 1,300 grams of white chocolate. If you look on their website, there's different measurements for different sized cakes. Okay, so all you need to do is melt your butter. I did this in the microwave. And then to this, I added the chocolate and I just allowed it to sit for a few minutes before I started to stir it all in. Now you'll notice the chocolate's been cut into small pieces. This is just to help it melt a lot easier. All you need to do now is stir. However, if you do have any issues with the chocolate not melting, and it needs just a bit more of a kick, just put it in the microwave on very short bursts. We now want to colour this. I'm using colour milk. You need a colouring that is not water based because we are working with chocolate. So you can use a colour or a dust. Okay then, so this is the part you have all been waiting for and I have put it on in slow motion. This cake has just come out of the fridge. We have this freshly prepared butter ganache and you simply pour this directly over the cake. Look how easy that is. It's quick, it's simple. Butter ganache is absolutely delicious. And you can also use, I don't know if you've noticed yet, the frost foam comes with guides. Now, I did make too much butter ganache. I only had a 6-inch deep cake. As mentioned, this recipe is not mine. It is from their official website. But it gives you all the depths and the different sizes of cakes, and you simply go up to the line required. This is by far my new favourite way of covering a cake. It's easy. It's easier than American Buttercream. It lasts longer than Swiss Meringue Buttercream if you just think of the ingredients. Easy, delicious, beautiful. So to release the cake, again, we use the tin or you can use a cup. Now this has been well refrigerated. Don't ruin all of that hard work by rushing. Simply pull down the acrylic base first and you'll be able to physically handle that cake. It's set, it's not going nowhere, it's perfectly fine. I then place it directly onto the drum, and now it's time to literally peel to reveal. This is my favourite part. I've slowed this part down because in all honesty, this has to be the most satisfying part about using these frost foam kits. So you simply unattach it at the top and gently pull away that acetate. As long as you have left the covering to set, whether it be butter ganache, American Buttercream, Swiss Meringue Buttercream, this is literally just how simple and easy this piece of equipment is to use. Just look at that and think of the time saved. It really is as simple and as easy as that. You will also find on my channel, I will leave links in the description below this video. There is a separate tutorial on using this round frost foam kit with American Buttercream. That tends to be the most popular one. I also use the square frost foam kit, but with a powdered Swiss Meringue Buttercream. So simple and so easy to make. Again, just saving you so much time. So be sure to check them out. Thank you all for your amazing support, everyone. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back soon with an awful lot more new, completely free content. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see featured on the channel next, just please leave them in the comments below. I hope you're all having a wonderful 2023 and I'll be back soon.